Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, things are fairly quiet out there. The market's waiting for U.S. jobless claims to come out at 8:30 before before deciding what to do next. Now, yesterday we did see a lot of things that tell us that the market wants to go higher. First of all, the VIX for the S&P 500 and for the Nasdaq are both back on sell signals. That's supportive for higher stock prices. Then when we go to the currency market, we see the US dollar index rolled over. That put money back into the euro. The Canadian dollar made a new high for this move, but couldn't take out the high from a couple of weeks ago. So here we are trying to break out. We're back on a buy signal, though. And there's the Japanese yen moving up sharply on Wednesday. So you've got options traders, you've got currency traders. What about bond traders? Well, there's the 30-year bond moving up nicely on Wednesday. Bond yields were down sharply. That put money back into the real estate sector, which was the best performing S&P sector from Wednesday's trading action. Now, we did see money also go back into the mid caps, small caps, and micro caps. And remember, most of those companies don't have any free cash. They do all have, because they're not making any money, they're living on borrowed money, and borrowed money gets cheaper as bond prices move up, and that can help the mid cap, small cap, and micro cap stocks. Now, the Dow had a nice update yesterday. S&P 500 actually closed above the upper channel line. So on Monday, we had a sell signal, and we said, let's wave that off and wait for the next close below the lower channel line. And here we are, we're coming back and moving up towards the previous highs from not that long ago. Then looking at the NASDAQ 100, it is also back on a buy signal as of Wednesday's close. There's the equal weighted NASDAQ looking a little different than the NASDAQ 100 itself. Remember, we don't have the weighting from those big cap tech stocks. And there's the next generation NASDAQ, one of those areas of the market that can be strongly helped by lower interest rates. Now, the Magnificent Seven continues to be lackluster here, and certainly no sign of a trend. It is currently on a sell signal, and we saw some downward pressure yesterday from Alphabet. Alphabet was gapping lower in the pre-market yesterday, and it did not recover throughout the day. We also had Tesla a little lower yesterday. It's sitting right on the 375 level as of yesterday's close, but trading below that in the pre-market this morning. Our next mathematical target is 312.50. I would imagine that we may find some psychological support at 350 on the way down if Tesla continues to move lower from here. Next up, let's take a look at the Canadian market. And if you're with us yesterday morning, the iShares for the TSX 60 were sitting right on the lower channel line. That has certainly been resolved. And there's the Vanguard Canada ETF moving up nicely on Wednesday. Now, the Canadian market was led higher on Wednesday by Infotech, and there's the index making a new high. The sector was really led higher by BlackBerry, which was up nearly 10% on the day. Then we had Celestica up nearly 9% on the day. OpenText had a nice day yesterday, up over 3%, 3.5%. And then Shopify was up on the day. It's come back to resistance at 175. We hit that already. And so you had a chance to lock in some profits there. If we can take out the recent high from a couple of days ago, then $200 would certainly come into play. Now, gold stocks were up yesterday. B2 Gold, the most actively traded gold stock, was up on the day. There's Agnico Eagle, the elephant in the room, making a new high for this move on Wednesday. And there's Barrick, which has been a laggard for quite a while. It was up nicely, heading towards $25, which has previously acted as resistance. Now, in percentage terms, the biggest winner in North America on Wednesday was Canadian marijuana stocks. And we had Canopy Growth, the most actively traded Canadian marijuana stock, up over 24% on the day. So coming from a sell signal to a buy signal rather abruptly. That is also true for Aurora Cannabis, which made a new low on Tuesday and then was up over 44% on Wednesday. So quite a dramatic move there, which we had no part in whatsoever. Last up this morning, let's take a look at commodity prices. And crude oil had an inside day on Wednesday. Natural gas ended the day on a buy signal. Then we saw copper continue to move higher on Wednesday. The price of gold hit a new high on Wednesday. Platinum was up on the day. Silver was down slightly on the day, trying to break out above the highs from back in December. Okay, folks, that is all for this morning's presentation. Again, everything is very quiet out there this morning, waiting for those jobless claims to come out at 8:30. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Friday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.